Like you rightly said.
No.
Like rightly said, there are some men that cannot raise their hands.
Yeah, that is their nature.
So if that's their nature, so for you to be able to raise your hands on a woman, that is your nature.
My daddy is a woman. If there's not one, my daddy is a
so men, they go people raise their hands. You go beat them.
You understand? My dad is a very tall man. Now, my dad is macho.
If you feel beat, it's your body. It's your body.
He's a weak man that beats a woman.
First of all, the face got fine. Okay, the face not fine. You don't get the way the yash will be or the way the body will be. So that's the me and you know if you do anything. I know if people call me as soon as I say, oh, you're not fine. When you don't feel fine, then I call the shake the other accessories there. Like the backside they okay. The yash will not be, but me you try. Then the front, stand the fan. The front must be stand the fan. Anything whether they look grand, disqualify.
I won't continue.
I don't know now.
No.
See the naked, you not really the way the presenter give me before. I don't lose interest.
You don't move ahead.
I don't move ahead.
But what if you marry and she come burning? Parents go still sad.
No.
I don't enjoy her before it's sad.
No, you don't get that imagination.
I don't enjoy her. If I say you look grand, I will imagine the way it did before.
Yes.
So, oh, use that imagination. Just
Make I tell you one surprising thing. You never see any man who be like say, the guy they waka they come like this. The guy they waka they come like this. You never see say the man no go call you unless you don't waka pass because you don't get the front view. You won't get the back view.
Oh my
When
God!
you get the back view, then you must say
access everything.
then you get the back view. You know what?
If you observe the back, say not go well, no.
There's some men, their own are front view. Once you see front
Say
view,
the front tail, never mind the
they
back.
don't want to see what they back. They just say, babe, what's up? You know, that. Not your husband. Sorry to say, a man, a husband went and picked another lady and make her as second wife. Let's use network for example. Network has one wife. He goes see another woman, he pick her call and marry her.
Na Nigeria setting.
Continue. What we hear.
Look at Nigeria setting. This Nigeria, there's not be reality life they live. Okay. Not be earth all of us day. You understand? Like humans they live here. So when you do that, say your husband go pick another woman, come make her wife. Now as a woman, you have two choices, two options open for you. They don't put it automatically. You don't need somebody to bring those papers for you. They don't bring two options between you like this. Even inside that your room, you don't stand like this. They say, are you ready to accommodate another woman in this marriage as second wife? Or this other option is open for you that you pack your things by yourself and leave because you don't want to accommodate another person in your marriage. You understand? Now we've seen scenarios just like Egyptian's wife. Wait. He packed her things and left. The one of Network, they brought the first one. The woman, the first wife, follow her, go pay the car on the house. The third one, the same thing. The fourth one, the same thing. So now what I'm trying to say in question is this. The woman has only two options. It's either you accommodate the man's decision or you live the man's life and take your own decision.
Hello my people, we don't come again. Today we talk about the relationship red flags, as you all know. So but today we are going to be talking about husband and wife besties, opposite sex besties. So is it good for a man and a woman to have opposite sex besties? And today we get many guests for the house, and at them they are, so they see the fine faces. But we will start with the one who is sitting beside me.
I'm Honorable Barry.
I'm Mrs. Victory.
I'm Jonathan.
As you all see, now yeah, we want to talk about today. So you know about the relationship bestie stuff. Make I explain. I'm gonna break them down in case of people you don't understand. Now, is it good for your husband to have a female best friend, or is it good for your wife to have a male bestie? You understand? So now one knock come for the head, straight to the point. You understand? You know, say yeah, we dey talk am raw as day. So first of all, I will go with honorable. Honorable, is it good for woman? It good for woman to get man best friend? As a married man, would you allow your wife to have man bestie? You understand?
It's okay. I heard your question, and I believe that it's a reality thing, though. It's something that's happening in our society. Discussing it today, I feel elated because as a person, I have a bestie. Even though I'm married as a husband, um, in the aspect of a lady like my wife having a bestie, a male bestie, I wouldn't subscribe to it. For I have my own reason as a husband to do so, because I believe that the female gender, they are weak in terms of emotions. You know, they can easily get carried away most times. So for we the men, we can have besties as female because we have that strong ability to control our emotions. I also keep to the rules of the game when the other opposite sex tends to do otherwise. So as for me, I wouldn't advise my wife to have a male bestie because I believe that you already have brothers who are already family friends who they can who she can relate with. You know, for my reason, that's just my reason because I believe that the female gender, they are weak in nature, emotionally. So I wouldn't want her to have a male bestie. That's my
Mariera honorable won't take. He can have a female bestie, but in wife no go fit get man bestie. But that one are cheating anyway. But and man never talk. Maybe we check our second guest, Mrs. Victory.
Okay, concerning the question about having bestie, I don't see anything wrong with it. The reason why is that it means you don't want your wife or your husband to have a life outside you. This person had friends before you met him or her. Your wife has friends, male and female. So all of a sudden you are married and then what? They should just cut off the relationship. No. My husband has besties. Why? Because when he was in school, he had girls around him that they were together like a family. Like in their lodge, in their hostel, he was like the only guy there. And they all became so close that when I came into his life, he introduced me to them. And sometimes when they call, let me talk to your wife, let me talk to your wife, you see. So you shouldn't make marriage seem like it's just a you and me affair. They used to say something that when you get married, you are getting married to the family of the person you are marrying. The same way, when you get married too, you are getting married to the friends of your husband or wife. You shouldn't exclude them out of their life just because they are married to you. You can't give them 100% of what they need from, okay, both of you are lovers, you are friends, but they are just some kind of relationship you get from besties. The thing is, don't exclude your husband or your wife. If you have a bestie, let that bestie be your husband's friend too. And if you have a bestie as a wife, the same way. So that's just my take on it. I don't see anything wrong. The only thing is, let boundaries be boundaries. That's it.
Okay. Like you heard from Mrs. Victory, sorry. She said it's not bad for husband to have besties as women and women to have besties as men. As far there are boundaries that are laid there, you understand? So, before I still talk, make I hear from our guy today, Mr. K.
Okay, so for me, to my own opinion though, I feel like it's wrong for both parties to have besties from the opposite gender because most times we tend to get carried away by our emotions sometimes. Like, take for example, you're having issue with your wife and you tend to like, okay, I should like go and speak to my bestie So maybe when reaching there, some things might just happen and you might get carried away and might cheat or something like that. And for the ladies also, I go talk on the way they women sometimes times they like their emotions they take over the way most times because I don't see situation when woman whether they like this guy na just my friend, na just my friend, na you're my bestie, but something go just happen, maybe the weather just dey one kind or something go just
Oh
up.
my God.
Maybe she not really plan am, but e go just happen and last you see na mistake. So to avoid all those mistakes and all those ones, you just better me just take and say, "Oh, Bob, Alpha, as we dey marry, una go get that understanding from the start." Because I believe say if you wan marry, get some kind things wey you gats stop. If you person wey be like say dey waka well well, you limit am. But for the fact say you get life before, no be say as you marry, you go come dey wan continue those things. So if you get female bestie or male bestie before, e better make you just cut am off because you no know wetin dey happen. You dey plan and life dey still dey plan you too. So I'm on with that. But everything na my opinion sha. So I just see am say e dey wrong for you to get female.
As na hear am from Mr. K, im say if e get female best, im go fall. You understand? Say e no go fit stand well because im emotion fit just I rest my case. You understand? Anyway, I don't know, but my own take, Sha. My own take. Having a bestie as a man or a woman, I don't think there's anything bad. Like Mrs. Richie rightly said, I had a life, you had a life before we got married. So if I have a bestie and you have a bestie, we both know about our besties. So I don't think there's anything wrong in it. So now let's come to the question side. Honorable, I'll start with you again this time around. So what do you think are the benefits? Just give me 2 benefits and 2 drawbacks, as in what's 2 benefits and 2 drawbacks of having a opposite bestie? As in what you don't experience, you say you get bestie. So from your own experience, she never attract you any day, as you understand.
Actually, as a guy, I met my bestie before I got married to my wife. You know, something led to another. We became friends, trust ourselves for a very long time. Relationship became cordial and all that.
Nothing happened.
No, nothing happened.
Mm.
So I after marriage, she got married. I got married. I saw it that we're friends. We share something mutual outside the
Sex.
yeah, something like brothers and sisters we share. I would said, okay, it's good to keep the relationship. You understand? To be safe, we brought brought my wife to the relationship. She brought her husband to the
She's
relationship.
married.
Yeah, she brought her husband to the relationship. The husband is comfortable with me seeing me around his wife. My wife is comfortable seeing her around me. So it was mutual. You understand? So it's just about both parties having understanding of what they felt about what they are into. Because at the long run, believing that one thing we also believe is that I'm an honorable man, and the lady in question is an honorable person. She knows the calamity that will befall her or before myself if we engage in anything outside our relationship. So at least that is a barrier, that is kind of keep check, And outside that, I just believe that as a man, I have this control, that my bestie she's a very beautiful lady. She's sexy, has everything, like a figure eight. You can imagine that. Yeah. But you can imagine that anytime I see her, we always sit and share ideas and not share a thought of her body, or she share a thought of my body. You know, just like when you go for an interview, the thought of you just getting a job is what is in your head, not who is interviewing you. You know, that's just it.
So what are the benefits? What are the things you've gained?
Okay, the benefit
Yes.
is that most times you discover that you share you have somebody to share some of your worries with, you know, and you also get some support. You know, support you can't get from just a friend, because most time when you talk about bestie, you know, bestie is not just a friend. You understand? We just need to understand the word bestie first. Because as I am now, I have so many friends, but they are not my besties. You understand? But being a bestie is somebody you can share a secret with, that you cannot even tell your father, your mother, even your wife.
I understand.
You understand? If you tell and say, bestie, I don't do something for so place, we say, that is bad. How do we go about it? You know, he's not going to judge you. So there are so many, you have somebody that you can confide in secretly. These are benefits. You understand? So you have somebody that you can share emotional feelings with, that can advise you in a way and manner that he will tell you the truth. You know? So besties, they are there to say the truth the way it is.
Okay, so why do you not? So you said, like what you said in the beginning. You said you can have bestie, but you will not have advise your wife to have a bestie.
Yeah, I know the danger in it, because for me, I know the danger in it as a man.
You've experienced any
Yeah,
danger?
no, what I mean danger in it as a man is that men are exposed to so many temptations as you move along your life. You know, from the opposite sex. You know, and men are always at the side of approach when it comes to relationship matters.
Mm-hmm.
Men also do the wooing side in terms of lying with a lady. You know, so most of the time when a man speaks about vulnerability of a lady, the man always stands in a better position to explain that. Because most of the time, the women, they have emotional weakness. Not because they really want to have it, but because that's how they are being created. You understand? They have that's just their soft spot in life. You know, you can't blame them for that, though, because everybody has a weakness, everybody has a strong side. So for we, the men, seeing it from that angle, we don't advise our wife to go into a bestie kind of relationship. No, you can't. My wife have male friends. You know, I have male friends. My wife has male friends. One is Joshua. I can mention their names. You know, sometimes
no bestie.
No, not bestie kind of friend. You know, sometimes when I want to get to my wife and they can't get her number, they call me. You know, when she was in school, these are friends. When I go to their school, come around, you see them coming to eat. Those are male friends. You understand? But the bestie kind of friend, it's not a friend I would advise my wife to get, because
but it's cheating now. You have, so your wife's supposed to get to
it's not like that. You know, if you say it's cheating, that why wouldn't why is a woman not getting married to more than one husband? Well, you can see okay, because in our you can see that a men get married to more than one woman. You understand? Mm-hmm. And the women are comfortable in it. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So what works for the men does not work for the women sometimes.
But me, if you say I will have best, you will not have best.
No, let me tell you something. Do you know that the women believe that a man can love more than one woman? But we the men does not believe that a woman can love more than one man.
Okay.
You know? So most of the times, when you sit yourself in a particular position and analyze what the woman thinks and what the man thinks, you will know that they're in two different worlds of their own. But the man in question, he has the more authoritative and has the more knowledge about the thing, relationship and love, because the Bible says that the woman is to respect, the man to love. No, so the man has the ability to love because God commanded it so. And if you see look at the other side again, if God take only one rib to create the woman, that will tell you that the woman is not that strong enough. You know, it's fragile and it's still leaning on the woman, the man's strength. So most of the time, the advice comes like this. It's because we believe that in the biblical sense of it, the societal sense of it, the women ought not to be in any relationship outside their matrimonial relationship. They can have male friends, but it should not be in the bestie kind of relationship. Thank you.
Okay, honorable, I don't hear what honorable talk. But me, if we marry, if you tell me say no bestie for me, you should no bestie for you. 50-50, so that I will not feel cheated though. But okay, let's hear from Mrs. Victory first. Mrs. Victory,
Benefits.
what are just give me two benefits of
Having a bestie.
yes, the opposite besties, and two drawbacks.
Okay. First of all, what I'll just say about bestie, before we talk about benefits, who is a bestie? Like he's rightly said, his wife has friends, male friends, but not besties. Now, a bestie is someone that have understood you for a long time. Do you understand? So now, when you talk about benefits, the benefit is just friendship. It's just friendship. It's loyalty. Do you understand? So when we talk about bestie for a woman, there's nothing emotional in it. So when we talk about women are weak and they are emotional, what about your sister as a man? Do you feel emotional when you look at her? That's how a woman sees her bestie. A bestie automatically becomes a brother. There's no way. I have a bestie that I've known for years.
Yeah.
From the very first day I stepped my feet into the university, we became friends. And we are still friends. And he's even married now. He introduced his wife to me. In fact, all the girlfriends he had while he was in school, they practically had to go through me. Meet my big sis, meet my friend, then automatically it became bestie. So this person has become like a brother. So it's not a relationship you just cut off. The benefit is the friendship that's there. He said something. A bestie is someone you can confide in. When you do something, your bestie na person will fit tell say, Afa, I don't waka me, so see wetin I do. Even before you even tell your husband, yes, your husband is supposed to be your closest, but you may even offend your husband sometimes. Like, as a man, this is when I do my husband. So, if now your wife do this kind of thing, how you go, no, you don't do wrong. Oh, you're calling me. There's so many benefits of having a male bestie. Why? Because you cannot totally understand a man, but a man understands a man. And since that person is just like a brother to you, I don't see any issues with having a male bestie. So now, benefits is friendship, is loyalty, is love. To an extent that my husband even tried to get my bestie a job at a point when he was struggling. My husband has gifted my bestie some money several times when he was having issues. And if my bestie is in the position to help me and my family, he will do so. So besties automatically become relations. If you can stand before your sister and not have issues with her, emotionally, you won't break down. Why should a woman break down before a male bestie? I see no reason why. Because the mindset is if there are even people who are emotional, more emotional is men. They are the ones who can't stand it. I've had other besties. I had to drop them as besties. Why? Because automatically they still say this guy don't they love.
Yeah,
they are the ones that used to fall. They are the ones. My brother have 5. I take care of them, cook for them. Before you know, you don't they want the
feelings, you don't they catch feelings.
You don't want the catch feelings. You get. If you are talking about emotional, it's men that are even more emotional. If you have a bestie as a woman, as a man, I bet you if they say your wife not there, your girlfriend not there, may you just deal with her for today. You go agree. Why? Because you can even acknowledge the fact that she's beautiful and sexy.
Woman still green.
Woman not go agree. Why? He might say those shit say na man. Man be like, woman is that.
You don't understand the thing.
See, when woman
And
don't
they
like man,
understand
don't like
to the
man.
core.
When woman don't like
you can
man,
appreciate
for
a
love.
woman.
See.
You can always appreciate a woman if she's beautiful and sexy. It doesn't mean that
If woman is crushing on you, she will not use you as
even your mother. If your mother dresses well, your mother dresses well, your mother
if woman they like, you no go reason you as bestie. Baba, you understand? No go reason you as bestie.
Exactly. I like what the host just said.
You
If a
understand?
woman they crush on you,
Okay,
eh?
if I
If
get
not
this-
use you, like I said something, I drop
What
some
if I
people
get
as my
wife?
best.
Exactly.
As I noticed,
girlfriend?
and you know what God gave women? We have instincts, very good instincts.
We
That-
can easily sense
If
feelings.
they like me, I go know.
Antenna, you
Bros.
understand?
Don't play with a woman's instinct though.
You
When
know,
a man is
understand.
trying to like me, when a man does look me past friend, I they know.
Okay, your bestie. What? How do you guys start your relationship?
Let me tell you how we started our relationship.
Okay.
We met in class. So that day, anytime he's always a funny type, jovial type. So that day when I came, his name is Emmanuel. He was just so quiet. When we were going up, because we stay at small gate, so we go small gate direction. He was quiet. First day, I asked him what's up, said nothing. Second day, at the first day, I was like, Emmanuel, you're not always quiet like this. He was not my bestie then. Just a friend that we sit together,
That you're
collect
noticing,
pen.
yes.
Yes. And then he now told me that he has not paid his hostel fees and then they are going to drive him out the next day. And I said, me, I've not paid my school fees, but your hostel fee is less than my school fees. I have money in my account. I gave him my ATM. He went to withdraw it. When he withdrew the money, he told his family. That day, his father called me, this called me, that called me. They now begged me to come to their house. That they, because they are Yoruba and I schooled in the north, that they will prepare amala and soup for me just to thank me. I went, they prepared for me. Sometimes the father now contacted my number that, please, I want to see that your friend, come and visit us. They started begging me to come. And when I go there, his sisters, they will greet me. You know the way Yoruba people greet.
Yes.
And
normally.
then he will not come and check on me in my, I used to stay in staff quarters. And that time I was staying with my family, so they don't allow, he will not come there, please, I'm at one corner now. I just want to come and greet you. You know, it was first of all like an appreciation. Before you know, we became close and closer and closer. We said, Imafa, you've not done your test. You've not done your assignments. You've not done... That love just grew.
So
and there was never a time...
You are like a big sister to him now, right?
It's not like a big sis. That's just the way I
so it
am
starts
with
the
friends.
Just
relationship,
mutual.
eh?
That's just
Now
the way...
based on
It
based on
was
what
just
start the
no.
relationship.
No.
See, we guys and to me,
Okay, but okay.
Okay, do you think he's not a fine guy?
No,
No,
not
look
like
about
that.
that one.
I never liked
Mr.
See, if you
Wait,
see
Mr.
him, let me tell you something.
He's just
He was the
loyal to you,
hottest
not
kid.
Yeah, waiting they
Are you
get.
kidding?
Yeah,
Yes.
get what you
Girls were
get,
even
no?
thinking I was dating him.
Dating him.
Then they will not come and meet me that
Come
alpha. I like
now.
man. I used to
You
date.
must be okay. So far say you get something where you get from this side.
No,
You must be
no.
okay.
Let me tell you bad side. There became a point.
They will
Listen,
okay. But if you know they get anything,
You
You see,
that's all
you see
good.
the mentality
Boy,
of
yeah,
men. You see the
I don't
mentality of men. There became a point in time where I was the one in
In
need.
need, and it was the one that
Yes.
You will return the favor because
return the
you
favor
didn't hear
now.
far before.
Yes.
Yes, but it grew more than that.
No.
I'm talking about 20.
You know, see, when I tell you that I'm not the
Wait,
fault, now men dey fall. You understand? Now men dey fall for this kind shit.
Let me tell you one thing now. Let me tell you one thing. What did you best see when they talk? No, that be best skill.
This is 2015.
My papa,
That's the friend in me.
That's not a friend in me. I'm
That's
telling you
not the
what
best.
started
how
you.
the friendship
Takes
grew.
that.
You understand? The first time they tell each other they share problems.
Yes.
Wait, let me tell you. Let me tell you my answer then.
Okay.
Now I saw her. I said, "God, I like the girl."
Okay. Imagine I tell you
See, you should not go further. You should not go further. As a man, you saw her and you liked
Men
her.
don't listen. Now men don't listen. Big
See, I saw my bestie as a fine boy. I was not crushing.
You know if you approach an enemy, if you feel approach and tell her so,
I can't approach a man. First of all,
you know feel. Gonna find body matter.
It's not his fault, but I
Now when you
cannot
not
approach
fit
him.
I
tell
bet
her,
that's
because
like
you know
me, I
say
bet
if you prepare something, I say if you tell her
I be
before.
woman.
I have no emotional feelings for him.
Listen now.
Even like that for you naked now, nothing
You
to
see?
concern me. Yes.
Ah.
But you see on our yes.
You go on
I
the
don't
one.
believe.
Me.
You go on the
I see that my brother
2 seconds.
that's your bestie.
You naked for yes.
See, honorable.
Wait, let me tell you what.
If that your bestie waka here naked,
Your body, yes.
it touch you just once for your chest.
You not go
Cross, you go fall.
maybe you lie.
No, let me tell you something. Wait.
Men can never be on that path.
Let me tell you what happened.
Women are more.
Wait, let me tell you what happened.
Oh, yeah, continue.
Okay.
We were having a relationship then. You understand? And after that time, a guy came in. You know, I never knew the guy was there before. You know, the guy was there. I was there. You understand? But at the long run, the guy became more serious than I am. That when she wants to get married to her. You understand?
But your interest
I was not ready.
was
No.
to marry, it was to for future marriage.
Yeah, but I was not ready. Listen, I was
Okay.
not ready. I was not ready. That's the truth. I was never ready after that time.
Okay.
You understand? That guy was ready. And we talked. I said, okay, I'm good. You know? I said, what are friends for if not for sacrifice? You understand? Even if you will be happy, I'm okay. You understand?
So you're not paying for mine. You're not
I said,
jealousy.
what's the meaning of sacrifice?
But you just, but it's
Sacrifice is that
Sacrifice must pay.
okay,
it's sacrifice that you're
you see,
dropping
I'm saying
something
now,
that is
you're already avoiding
no,
feelings for
listen,
your
no,
bestie.
listen.
The fact that there were feelings involved,
Exactly.
No, listen,
It
this is what happened.
strikes
This
it
is what
down.
this is what happened. Eh?
Now because another guy shouts you.
Now, listen now. This is what happened. Now, the guy was serious about marriage and prepared as at that time. I was not. No, and she was ready for marriage. You know, I cannot because of my relationship stop her. You know, so I said okay.
But then were you in a relationship?
No, I wasn't in a relationship. You know,
With her.
no, listen now. So I allowed her. You know, when I allowed her,
Allowed.
she saw that I did it genuinely. You understand? Out of appreciation for how I knew her as a person. You understand what I'm saying now? So from there, the husband in question knew that this was what I did. You understand? And as a person, I swear to God Almighty, I never for once kissed her.
But you did in your mind. You don't
No,
imagine
listen,
that.
I already told you
Even
that.
Jesus
I already told you that it's a lady I approached. So
I would
you
just
actually
answer the question directly.
no,
Did you
listen.
like her?
No, I already told you that already.
Okay,
That you
but
liked
did
her.
you imagine
You
kissing
know,
her?
like I actually approached her.
But
You liked her.
So
Oh,
now
you
the issue
imagine
is that
the kissing.
the issue is that she was married.
Okay.
I was married.
Mm-hmm.
The husband knew me. My wife knew her.
But before you got married,
Yeah.
you've never envisioned, as in imagined, like, this girl to be my wife, to be my babe,
How I wish.
As you understand, how
We
I wish.
were in a relationship. I already told you now that we were in a relationship.
Okay.
It's not
bestie again.
No,
now.
It's not a bestie,
No,
sir.
it's a bestie. Listen now.
If my husband
No,
tell me that
no.
any of his friends that he calls besties now that he had any kind of relationship with them, whether not feeling,
Oh, yeah.
that he don't cancel.
Oh, yeah.
That relationship must cancel.
No.
We can be friends and
But
talk.
Let me tell you-
But
let me tell you- Have you not watched movies like just like the acrimony we watched? Have you not watched when you watch acrimony? Who helped the man to get to his prime?
Now,
You know?
that's why she cheat on her. Now
No,
it's
this
not
no,
really
it's not even about cheating.
Okay.
You know, let me tell you something.
Okay.
You know, when we watched the film Acrimony,
Okay.
when he had let's say a fling with the other lady, you understand? At the later run of the film, that lady was in a position to transform the man's life. And as at that point in time, they were just like besties, just like what the film implied. Because
But they ended up getting married. Your besties will not think of marriage for
Yes.
You listen to when somebody is speaking, you listen
Okay.
first
Okay.
before you hear your own view.
Okay.
You understand? When you watch the film, at that point in time when they started engaging the company, they had nothing cordial as far as having a relationship aside. The man was very clear. You know, and they became besties. And they were checking up on each other. They were true to the business. You know what I'm saying? So that is man for you. Man can have feelings with you, and then later on tell you that this is what I want in this relationship, and he keeps to it. You know? So that's why I'm telling you that it is only women that have these weaker feelings. You understand? Like as I'm here, I know myself as a married man. You understand? I know a married woman when I see one. You understand? And as a renewable man, the only thing that will keep you alive and keep you stable in progress in life is to run away from any person called a married woman when you see one. As I'm here, I believe in tradition. You understand? So when somebody is already married, the idea of you even holding a hand in the wrist here, as according to Yoruba tradition, is forbidden. So being a bestie, I know the rules even before the rules were set as an Yoruba man. So it's not an issue about having a relationship with her before and all that. Just like when you see your former teacher that taught you in secondary school and she's married. You know, you guys can sit down and laugh over old times. You know what I'm saying? But you know that this person is just laughing with you because of old times. You understand? So issue of you were having a relationship with her before, now you have a relationship with her. It doesn't matter or sink anything to make you want to have a sexual knowledge of the relationship.
But I feel that a woman. Wait, so Kuli never talk.
No, allow me to.
Say something
yeah,
on
talk.
this because
Talk your own. Now, what do you think say be the benefit now, as in you understand, and the drawbacks? No
I
benefit.
don't really see better benefit.
Oh yeah, what's it called be the limitation?
But the
drawback?
limitation I say number one, trust no go too dey like that.
So
In a
best you
relationship.
no go fit stay with that. If you stay with 2 man for room as bestie, something fit stop.
Bestie.
Eh.
The thing not be me. Na the person.
Why you feeling like the bestie?
Let me the thing so.
God.
I fit get good intentions.
Yeah.
So if she
Man no fit
if she
read their
said
mind.
you go fall.
I feel for, I feel
Oh
no
my
for. You
God.
don't know. See, you get the way the person go take fine. You
See, I beg
You say you get the person go take fine.
I want
no
to ask
talk
one question.
true,
You
man.
say that you will want
just-
girls like
Man,
You
just
understand
run
as
am,
best.
Please, I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
Does an ex qualify as a bestie?
Yes.
It does not.
Yes.
It does
Yes.
not. That person is your ex.
It is your
That
definition of
lady
an
is your
ex.
ex.
See, you know what?
You can never transform your ex to your bestie.
You know
You
women.
can't transform your ex to your friend.
You know that women.
Yes,
You
you
know
can
that
transform to your friend.
you know that
You
women have
can
definition
talk, but not
about ex.
always.
Let me tell you. Women
But your
have.
ex can be your friend.
You know that women.
Your bestie is your ex, sir.
You know, listen. No,
your ex, oh.
your ex is not your enemy.
Yes, your ex can be your friend. Your ex cannot be your
Oh,
bestie.
Yes,
Your
exactly.
bestie remains in your life till the middle of your life. But a friend is
your
not your
ex,
friend.
you both shared a lot of memories together. Listen, let me tell you something.
There's a saying that old firewood they catch.
Leave that issue.
Understand? Old firewood they catch.
It dey catch well.
Listen now,
Catch.
when you talk about ex,
so
when you talk
don't
about
play
ex,
with feelings.
when you talk about ex, it's in the context. When you should not put it in the context of the married couple ex. You understand? You have an ex and the person is married. You are going to sleep with that person. It's fornication. Now you have an ex and the person is not married, and you say you get close to the person and you both sleep together. That's why you use with the word old firewood. You should understand when to use words. You understand? You have an ex. You understand? You guys shared a lot of memories together for a long time before you traveled out of the country. You know, and because she's married and you come back, you understand? You guys became friends. And you said you cannot have an ex because the person is married.
But I want to ask you
And
a
because
question.
does your ex qualify to become your enemy?
But I want to
Your
ask
ex
you
can
one
become
question.
your friend, not your
Sorry, I want to
bestie.
ask you one question.
What do
God forbid bad sin. God forbid it. Now you said there is an ex. Now maybe that your ex is not married, and if peradventure you and your spouse have issues,
Yes.
can you go back romantically with your ex?
How will you go back romantically with your ex? What's the issues in question?
An issue that you can't resolve.
Any issue that cannot be resolved with both husband and wife is divorce.
Okay, so you are now divorced. Can you go back to your ex?
Why do we say I'm not? You cannot.
I said God forbid. I said God forbid.
You cannot
Don't
take
explain this question now.
listen.
I say
Listen,
your
listen.
ex was not married.
No, listen.
Honorable,
You don't assume things.
Honorable,
You understand? You don't assume things. Listen. Now, let me tell you something.
assumption
No,
is
listen.
now
Now.
imagination. You
No,
don't see the
listen.
No, but you get the imagination of my
Wait,
head.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you
Okay.
something. You know that when you are in a relationship, when you are in a relationship, the man is the head of that relationship.
So,
The reason why so many men did not get married to some women is because at the long run, the men became threatened that I cannot control this woman.
that means you are not a man.
No.
If you're threatened by a woman, you are not a man.
You get some kind of things where you see, you drop
Which
back.
okay, what if it is?
Because if you enter now, now
Okay, give me
but you see
example.
am
See,
before.
okay, let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. No, let me give you an example. No, let me give you an
You don't
example.
get woman.
No,
You
wait,
are a man.
no,
You don't fit control. Now, see,
No.
everything there your hand.
But I don't think you can control somebody. It's about understanding. You don't control me.
When I use the word
Because
control,
I
What
mean,
about
some
the
mama,
day?
but even your children,
See,
you
one
can't
of
control
them
them at a certain stage.
Yes.
They get to a stage, your children, you can't even control them. When they are in that adulthood stage,
Yes.
they will tell you what they want, and both of you have to iron it out. Now, you are both adults that met. I
Can I
don't
tell you
believe you can
something?
control me in a
Let
relationship.
me tell you
It's
something.
about understanding.
Let me tell you
Mutual
something.
understanding.
You know that there are some men that cannot raise their hand on a lady. But now let me tell you, you know there are some women at any given point in time they want to commit that man to commit that offense. And the man is telling you that for me to commit this offense, I
For
better leave
if
this
the woman even curse you, if you slap her, now you did your blood before, but you don't know.
No.
Yes.
You did your blood
No,
before, but you don't know.
Like you rightly said.
No.
Sir, like you rightly
you
said, there are some men that cannot raise their hands.
Yes, that is their nature.
So if that's their nature, so for you to be able to raise your hands on a woman, that is your nature.
No.
My dad is a woman.
Give me example.
He did you.
My dad is a military man.
You want to get women out there their body, they don't just do it.
touch my
See,
mama.
they'll push
See,
you.
you go,
So no.
some men,
Mama,
they
I
go
couldn't.
fit raise their two
I
at
listen,
once.
my
You go
dad.
beat
Mommy short,
them.
oh. You understand?
They have the
My
energy
dad
to
is
beat
a very
you back, but they
tall
will not
man.
do it.
Now my dad
See,
is
you know
macho.
say
If you
what,
fit beat
And
man,
like
it's
just
there your
like
body.
us,
It's there your body.
He's a weak man that beats a
You
woman.
know that.
Okay,
That's
what
the
if, what if
controller.
you marry a woman now where they beat you?
Now you know why you don't marry the bitch.
Eh? Okay, who take
Now
my
you
life?
know why
You marry
you
woman
know
now where
they
they
beat
you
you.
know they beat woman.
The man
You know
woman
they
they
take
beat
as
you.
a
I know somebody that his wife is
You
wife
go
now
check
dey-
yourself.
The wife now they
If
make
the
you
woman dey beat
steady.
you.
They pack and they
But
give
I
you. They
know-
talk, they don't slap you.
I know somebody that his wife
Like I
is
see you
to
go dey
beat
do
in
wetin
this
the woman
town.
go take beat you.
Women must not beat you
See, Kuli.
because
Then-
they see and say you know do anything. So
See, let me tell you. Let me tell you. In this flag that we are, men are always on the stronger side. You know what I'm saying?
That is what
If a man
society has
hits
made
you,
us to be.
listen,
I'm not
It's
trying
just
to be like a
society.
feminist
Can you
kind of-
find
Okay,
a
what
man?
about the man I was
I'm
telling
not
you?
trying.
You have the strength the man has.
Why would I marry man that will beat me, that will cannot talk?
Oh no.
So if you tell me what to pay me, now
you-
what to pay you?
no, but if you marry
Because
the
you
one,
bad.
if you marry the one you fit beat,
Eh?
the one you fit beat.
Beating
you marry.
is not even supposed to come into the picture.
I don't know whether I feel beat
It
man.
just came about from
See,
Another
beat-
now
some
we
people
small
feeling like
beat
you are
man.
small.
We beat
No be
boys,
normal
not be
thing.
men
It was
self.
never in the picture
some
from the
people there,
beginning.
some women there, from small, they just they beat their younger one, they corner that they like beat.
They like beat.
So
Nah.
they, any
Why am I
opportunity
not
where
be
they
like
see
say
say
sister
beat
beat her well?
woman they beat
Mama, you see what
No.
So your sister not gonna beat your husband?
No, say the thing,
Eh.
when you get where they beat me reach, no man, I know what the answer they before, but the way they beat me reach, I was like, might we show these people say if I will get power.
Your senior.
Yes, now I don't
Your
like give them
senior.
believe since they're not trying again.
Yes.
Your senior.
Yes,
See,
now.
I get one day when I might tell you one story. This one actually our neighbor that year. The man, now still military man. The girl now be firstborn. The boy, but they quickly born the boy for them. But you know that in the barracks, they believe in that seniority aspect. No matter how small, how big you are, he can't beat in senior sister. As if it's when the papa come, he found where they the ceiling, now they try up, now they anger. As he found them, now testing alive, as they move, fear.
Please.
Yeah, you understand? That's as in for that boy, like I don't sure say he go ever. The papa beat him because number one, he beat woman. Number two, na call him senior sister. So that a way you instill discipline in someone, when that kind guy see woman, no matter what the woman do, I not go beat her.
There's
Girls
some men
woman
that
go
cherish
do it,
women. They
just-
see women like you go like.
Why? You
You're not supposed to
So can you allow somebody beat your daughter?
Do you know the reason why they are
Can you
activists?
count?
No, wait, do you know the reason why they are activists? You know the reason why people are active. Do you know the reason why people fight for freedom in the first place? People are being oppressed. You cannot. There's a way.
woman is oppressing you
You
now.
listen and you know that there's a.
So they oppress you now. Say when you not beat woman, I be oppression and
No, listen now.
lie.
You know that. You know that.
Na lie.
You know that. You know that. Being oppressing a man or oppressing a human being to take a decision of anger. It is not something you take by action or fix. You slap somebody or it can be an emotional anger. Can't you just insult and say your papa, your mama? That means you say, my father, you fight those start. You know
Your
what
father,
I'm
they
saying? No,
play.
listen, no. Well, let me. I'm trying to come in through an angle now. But I'm trying to tell you that there are ladies, they have a very sharp tongue that can make a man take anything and hit the lady.
They tell you
So
what
now
they
the man is telling you that I have anger issue. And if I start with my anger, I can kill a particular person. And now he has said that this lady is a threat to him committing murder. And he leaves the relationship because he doesn't want to commit murder. And you say the man has issue before that he will hit a lady whenever a lady offends her. No!
They avoid the issue.
He avoids
They
issues.
avoid problem.
You have a problem. Because let me tell you something, for the fact that your husband, if you have a husband, your husband has not hit you, it's not because a man does not have the strength to hit you whenever you insult the man. There are men, even when the woman will say 101 words, they will just laugh. The woman has said, before it gets to 100, the woman has said 64 or something that angered him to want to beat the woman. But you look at the end result, he's not a woman beater. This woman cannot create a spirit that is not in him to be a woman beater. You know? So that's why you see some men, once the woman starts, they will just carry their bag, enter motor, bah, they don't come out.
It's preferable.
So what happens
They'll
to
go
that?
somewhere and
So why
drink.
can't they, those men that hit their wives, why can't they emulate that kind of behavior?
What's
No,
it
I don't
the
understand.
women,
Understand me.
some men, they want to emulate that behavior. Let me
Men
wait
don't
there.
copy
No,
good things.
listen now. Some men, they want to emulate that behavior, but the woman will still go and hold
Go draw
the
you.
man.
So you now
Some
beat
people
the
love
woman.
the throw key.
No matter what a woman does to
Yeah.
you, no matter what a woman does to you, you are not supposed to hit a woman.
Have you not seen it? Okay, let's go to the issue of acrimony.
Let's not just go to the issue of acrimony, because if we go to that issue,
I'm not trying to create a picture. Let's see. I'm trying to create a picture that you understand. You know that when the man went home to take that box of his life, of his project, you know that flimsy excuses.
We are actually
The
debating
woman
on
went
the topic.
the woman went ahead the man. You know, at that point, the man want to set himself free. You know, and at that point, the man can hit the woman.
Yes.
Not because the man is a wife beater, but at that point,
But
the
you
man
can still
can
go
set
prison.
himself
Or
free.
you don't care whether the woman even pour water for your hot water. You don't touch a woman.
No, listen.
But that aside, let's not debate
I
from
just
our
think it's
topic.
our culture,
Yes.
it's our society in this
That
part
has
of the world.
put that thing in a
Yes.
man.
That's-
to let you know that
that
he's
created
stronger than
cultures that
you.
actually suit the man. But anyway, now God know. My next life, no. I know what I go come as for my next life. Not be I will come as a woman, but in a different
Have you not
country.
seen a woman that has been arrested that he beats his husband?
Okay, I'll start with Kuli. This time around. Kuli. I know say you not support the motion say may they get opposite bestie. You say you go for. And you fear say your wife go for. But anyway, Sha, you if peradventure, maybe in the nearest future, God can't change your view. You can't get bestie, your wife can't get bestie. How you fit think say na go fit set boundaries? Wetin be the boundaries when you go call your wife? Say, oh yeah, my wife, this and this now I want. This and this now I don't want. How you fit set
Okay, see, the thing is very easy. But just everything I understanding, you dey see am. So if I dey in that position, wetin I go first do na say we'll get the arrangement of 6 time wey be like say una two, because sometimes you fit dey carry the me and you fit dey talk now, but you and your bestie na go dey chat. You dey see am, that one e dey unaccepted for relationship.
Yes.
And nothing wan happen wey wan make you say na yes, now you won't go sleep, say you just stranded, you don't see anybody else.
Yes,
go for the whole world. You get other friends, you get friends that be guests, but at that particular guy house, and you won't go dey go sleep.
But you feel
No,
for
man, you go
No,
sleep for
no,
bestie as
wait,
well, female, man.
Okay, but the man fit go
sleep
sleep,
for
but-
then wetin dey talk say
nah.
you go naked like this.
But let me shock you. Let me shock you. This was not actually my best day. I was stranded. I went to write exam in Port Harcourt.
Yeah.
So I was opportunity. I didn't have any place to stay. So it was this guy. I just knew him. I'm not too known like that. So I called him. I'm kind of stranded though. I was actually hoping to come back that very day. But I didn't know I'll be actually, as in they will shift me to the ending, as in set that I'll write. So I finished about 6 about 6 o'clock. So entering road like that, my mom was like, don't you have any place to, you understand, just stay now. And I never go hotel before. And I was actually very young. Let's be sincere, I was like 17 then. Yes, 17, 16, 17. So you understand. So I can't call him. I say, hello, Alpha. Can I crash in your place? You know when you don't have an option. Can I crash at your place? It wasn't actually my friend per se. We don't talk on phone until that day. I now remember, I know someone that is in Port Harcourt. So he now said, yes, I can crash. But he has 3 other roommates that are guys. So in that situation, I said, good. I said, okay, no problem. I'll manage. I just didn't have a choice. So when he came, I was like, don't you have any friend that is a girl that I can pass the night with? He said, no. I said, okay. I said, God, this kind of thing. But that kind of thing, your sleep no go far, you understand? As a girl, just have to be cautioned. I don't tell you how woman feel own himself, but man don't feel own himself. So in the night, they allow me to sleep on the bed. So the other friends, they went out, like they went to club, but they still later came. So him now lie down on that same bed. Maybe he was drunk, I don't know, because he said he was going to sleep on the ground initially. So I now felt like somebody was holding me. I said, God, this is not going to do it. But if I tell you the thing I did was so embarrassing, but I just have to say it so that in case you find yourself in that situation, you can you understand survive. So I just say, God, what will I do? I'm someone that if I feel easily mess. You understand? I feel easily force myself. Mess. She not will come out. You understand? Sorry for using that word anyway. So as I just like that, as I just see in leg knock me like I say maybe na mistake. I just throw the leg because I get him the way they always they roll like that too. I can't see how they go like this. Now I say no, this will not be ordinary. Now I gotta do pum pum. Now I fast again, boom. As I fought the third one, now my guy just broke.
And the mess for shooting.
Now you know everybody did go, you understand? So in that situation, I just had to, I didn't want our friendship to die, you understand? They has already helped me. And I didn't know how to tell, you understand, to embarrass him in front of her. I said, I just know the only way. So let me just embarrass myself. You understand? After I'm not going to see again. And so that was how I escaped in such point. So I think as a woman, you can actually owe yourself more than a man when it comes to bestie or friendship relationship with a man.
Women are stronger.
Women are strong. They are strong emotional beings. So now, in your own take now, so the boundaries you say you will set now for your wife is that no sleep for man, please. No sleep for your bestie place on no occasion. Even if she has the choice of dying and sleeping in the bestie place, may die. May not for the bestie place.
Yeah, it's not quite.
Yes, ma'am.
See, the thing I said.
Answer. Even if she get the situation,
situation no fit dey like that to die or sleep your bestie place now. That's not just narrow imagination. Not good because you don't know the boy intention at that point. Rape will happen from there. You see him. It don't happen. You know that one the girl call like man obvious. You know if you control my anger for that point again because you don't lose God. Maybe now wait after they tell you things for granted. Say after this guy, while you see you stay, all this your bestie, yeah, you know because we guys we the queen know the wrong guys. The guys when won't really package you, they know them. But women go you're like no, it's just a friend. We know them. The way that they look you, they see them. So maybe na person will be like say I they want you about things. Then something could happen now. Then you won't come beg me back. I get the chance to say okay after. The relationship will end or to continue. And if I take that
okay, so just that your fear of she not being raped by her bestie, that's why you say
she not gets bad intentions too. Yes, nah.
That means you don't even trust your wife.
I'm not trust myself.
Wow. Are you kidding me? So before you get married to the person, you don't trust the person.
See, you trust them, but you they prepare for anything.
You know hear the line of Two-Face say, I know you gotta trust nobody, but you have to trust someone. So if your wife now person call life for head, you know if you virtue and say my wife no go follow man.
Depend on what you don't see before.
Okay,
if my wife na person wey like I don't really see her with like she get many friends. And they see her with many friends. They will be this again and say, I one of my friends for secondary school. That kind of thing could happen now. Like somebody could tell me, or my friend could tell me, Bob, I see your babe or your wife from one side, one guy. Based on what I do they see since whether they occur. The thoughts will come. Maybe the disadvantage of bestie because trust not go today. Because anything person tell you, you go easily believe her because you know they see and see your wife, they're very close to this person. If it happen, if it not happen. So when that kind of information come, based on what you don't see and what you know about your wife, say she get one bestie normally, they probably describe her as the guy. Guy okay. Now.
So Mrs. Richie, what are the boundaries you set? As in that is making it work for you and your husband?
Boundaries is just involving each other in the relationship. I can get a call from my bestie today, and when I get home, because normally when I close from work, me and my husband will always talk about our day and everything. It's part of gist. My bestie called me today. Oh, this and this is happening. That and that is happening. Sometimes don't call me around 7. I'll be at home, so you just say hi to my husband, or call me so time. I'll be at home, just say hi to my wife. There's this involvement. Something my bestie is having an occasion, I'll go with my husband. My husband's bestie is having an occasion, we'll go together. There's just that involvement. If I'm even talking to my bestie on phone, I'll be the first person to say, it's Emmanuel, do you want to say hi? Let me just say hi. It's also person, do you want to say hello? Just involve. But by the time there's that involvement,
there's trust.
And then, like you said, there are sometimes, in fact, as a natural person, you already know that you're not supposed to call a married man or married woman at a particular time. So I don't expect my bestie to call around 11 p.m. If I see it, it's an emergency. So do you get? These are boundaries that you set that is working. You cannot exclude people from your wife's or your husband's life. It's not possible, like I've said before. So that's the boundary I've set.
So honorable, what are the boundaries? If peradventure you change your mind as in for future, tell me your wife get bestie. What are the boundaries you set? And what are the boundaries you yourself you set for yourself? And what the boundaries you go set for your wife when it comes to bestie? So na two not go mash line.
I don't tell you say my wife don't forget this. There are no boundaries. It's far better than that. You know. For myself, I believe that I'm a man. You know, there are some food I cannot eat, no matter how best prepared they are. You understand? As an Yoruba man, as a traditional man, we have things we forbid. You know, even in our community. You know, you go to some communities today, they'll tell you that they don't eat cocoyam, they don't eat coconut, they don't eat snake, they don't eat iguana, they don't eat this. So no matter how dicey it is, no matter how it's been prepared, they toast it, they do anything, you won't eat it. So there's no other boundaries you can set for yourself, other than setting it to your mind that this person in question is my bestie. You know, we only have cordial relationship. So no matter how the length and breadth of the relationship is, you know what you've already set for yourself, which are the boundaries in your mind, that this is a forbidden fruit. You can't eat, but you can only have that cordial relationship on it. That's all.
I want to ask a very raw question now. Very, very raw. So, honorable,
it should be a reality question.
It's very realistic.
Yes.
You have a bestie now. Okay, let me start with Kuli so that the tension, because honorable mind is
No. My mind is not high.
Okay,
You ask
okay.
the question. Why?
Okay. If for adventure now, as a bestie, in your mind is bestie, and now the woman now comes. You know, women have their ways. I've had someone that said even if they naked a woman in a room with him, he will not be moved. So if they naked your bestie in a room with you, you will not be moved.
That question is not a reality question.
I
just thought I should ask a reality question. My bestie is a married woman. How she be naked in front of me?
Okay, for a
that's not a reality question.
Oh no, okay.
So I can't answer
she
to
wasn't
that.
married.
What is peradventure?
Okay, sorry. Okay, let's not use peradventure. You have another bestie.
I can't have another bestie.
And everybody they dodge. You know what? Tell us truth.
I have friends, but I can't have bestie.
Okay, what if your friend that is single,
you
a
can't
female single friend?
I only have one bestie, female. I have one bestie, male.
But you have other female friends.
I have female friends.
Female friends that are single.
Single. I have female friends that are single.
Now they now leave you without your female friend that is single in a room, and she now gets naked and come and tempt you. You will not fall.
I can't even remember me having a female friend that will not go into a room with having naked. I don't even believe those such.
I know everybody fear.
No. Listen. Anything that will occur in that nature is seduction.
Okay, what if she seduces you now? No, I use the pigeon aspect. What if she can't seduce you?
Can I tell you something about myself?
Okay.
As I'm a guy. If I want to make out with a lady, I initiate the process.
So a woman has not initiated any process of making out.
Listen. What I mean, listen to me. If I want to make out with a lady, I initiate the process, meaning that I choose what I want. If you come in between my wants and you want to seduce me in the process, you understand? If you are not that type of my woman, I can't do anything.
What if the person is the type?
God bless you, God bless you.
That's why I'm telling you that. That's why I'm telling you that you cannot have that exact type in a situation.
You said we should be realistic.
You
said we should be realistic. We did possible. What is it talk? So your ideal woman not be seduce you.
Your girlfriend.
Your ideal woman not be seduce you.
No, you don't understand.
So you want to tell me say your woman not be seduce you?
You don't understand.
No, I want to understand. Make me understand. Because I have heard you quite understand.
You say you no go fit get bestie now. You. If they can't leave you and your woman friend for room, she can't naked for you, your body not go.
If not my type.
That's not your spec. Why?
No, if not my type.
Now your type.
It won't be my type. You don't understand. The thing is,
If not your type, if not your cross, you don't go that route.
you don't feel that easy
Now you
for you.
If woman no say, if the woman no say you the caution her, you like her, she don't go seduce you now. Why now?
She will wait me you come.
She will wait me you come now. She will wait me you come now. You will wait for generation for you to come.
Wait 10 years.
Now woman,
So yes, I said they can seduce you.
Based on the thing I say you like this.
Benny, na lie.
You not lie.
now woman have a crush on you. Now woman have a crush on you.
I'm telling you what you already know, so your mind is.
No.
You understand?
Yes.
We get one for you now. We get
You
one
know
for
she
you
don't
when
see
they
your mind.
die for you.
Listen,
Understand?
if your mind dey,
Understand?
listen, if you get no see your mind dey, if you get no see your mind dey, now the man go dey initiate all those process.
No, not be
No, be you don't call her
She go
seduction.
know the
You know this thing now, you don't call her seduction
But our
again.
generation,
What
not all get the
the
farmer
question
to
when you
get.
ask her, the question when you ask, then they bring answer.
You never give me
You don't
answer.
need
You
to
dey
give
come
me
and
answer.
come.
You don't
You
need to
dey come
say-
now.
I don't tell you
Now
say,
you know fear.
woman be like say, I know the crush on. If you really catch for you, I will tell somebody where your clothes
See, you know what I tell you, I bet you say if that woman naked for your front, even if she not getting her, if you reach out to the imagine the naked.
Imagine who?
No, no, no.
I'm nightmare now. What a nightmare. I feel sad for you. After I bet you will share fast now. You're flat, yo.
I will pass on. Me, I will pass.
No try.
What
We dey tell you the one where your mind
What
is.
if na God figure 8?
The one where you
No,
like.
listen,
Only what if
every man get respect. Every man get
we
respect.
get this office now. There are beautiful ladies. No girl will work for this our office. All the girls are beautiful. All the single ladies are beautiful. Now they are your friends, right?
Yes.
Okay. So they can't leave you with one. They can't open body.
We wear shirt back.
You dey lie, bro.
No, be lie.
You dey lie.
This
You
is
no say. You no say. Wait. You no say girl.
You say
Wait, ma tell you
You know that the way you
Ma
see
tell
a girl
see.
with clothes, you think she's not your friend.
yes now.
Make it come up close, man. You know that you talk.
You got the best way.
Don't talk it. Don't say it again.
This to be true. I know they believe her.
So
Yes, because
woman never approach you before.
No, you don't approach me.
statement.
But not be
Woman never approach you
I
before.
just there.
Okay, wait, no.
Wait,
Woman
never
ma
approach
play
you
the film.
before.
Ma play the film.
Oh, yeah, play the
I
film.
just there now. Just on finding your con, knock my gate. I just open gate, give man.
You know
Wait,
now, your friend now. Figure 8, sex.
Wait, before I know she just naked. Nah.
She okay.
No.
For example now, your friend
It
fit come
is
now. Go take
possible.
it
Let's be
from back.
realistic.
Go for back.
Say you want change, you want
Okay.
bets for your ass.
Yes.
Go and like.
You
come
know no
with
scope, oh.
this. She can't tie towel come outside. Now she can't like and you don't and the girl get fighting. You can't just see pointed. You understand? Young
The
pointed
thing
breasts,
I say,
not saggy.
My brain go work for day. Something dey sup. Yes, now because it's either a
Set up.
or something bad because that is too good to be true.
Yes.
I get like that.
You
Now when you go
know.
first pass my message with face.
Oh, but you
It's
first with
fine.
That means you get low self-esteem.
No be no
No,
self-esteem.
no,
Anything
Find
na-
them not feel
No,
like
So what they talking now? Just what happened to that statement? They say one thing led to the other.
Yeah, make I give
The
you-
heat of the moment.
No. Let me give
Something.
Let me give you an instance.
You don't know
Wait,
what you they
See the
talk.
question
Let
what
me
you
give you an
ask me.
instance.
You don't know what
You
you
dey
they
divert
talk.
the
Oh.
question.
I know they diverse any
You dey
question.
change
No, well, let me give you an instance of what he's trying to say. As I did so, he gave some numbers there. Go, go shut me up. The ladies, you know, as he can shut me up like that, I look and say, what did happen? I mean, my wife don't go
Set up. No, see,
go,
your mind,
Now make your mind go fair.
don't go register another line. Won't go shut me up with this. I will just skeptical with that chat. First of all, what I first do, I first call the person first. To know the voice behind this thing. Yeah, I can't go into voice conversation. Even when you go into video conversation, your mind not go dey
No,
convinced.
because
You know
Something
if you
dey
say
sup.
something just come, just creepy, go say, honorable, ask no.
For
You
men.
must be. See, let me tell you something.
This
men.
is shocking.
Let me tell you.
It's very shocking,
No, let me tell you.
No,
Let me
they
tell you.
feel
I just feel say
I
una dey cover up. Na the same when the thing dey happen na be the thing, no be this one wey una dey talk.
And the anytime I come tell my friend, person dey call me, cause they call me, cause I don't know. I come say, may try the number. She say she get Truecaller. Lo and behold, na im boyfriend number. I sure, even me, I sure. I thank God say I don't even talk for that kind of thing. You understand?
Yeah.
Man, now you dey tell me say you leave man with naked woman, even if the woman not get nyash.
Now you dey
you
reason
never hear say they dey rape for women.
Sis, you be man.
You never hear am.
You know be man. I say not be
But I
man.
don't
You know
be
be man. You know
So
be
you cannot speak for the next 100% of
Our two we dey speak for all.
If that two of you are contrasting
all the
views
men.
now, I would have said
No,
okay.
no,
But two of you are just on the same page.
Which one na the
No,
truth?
something is
Na
wrong.
the truth is
Mr.
that.
Let me give you a scenario.
Bad boy
You know that
If
they
na
man.
me, if na get where be like say I don dey gist before,
Yeah.
I don dey gist.
Yes, I can play.
That one na no problem.
She
everybody-
come out
But
open
no
for
be
you. You know say na mami water.
no, I don dey gist am, so I don dey put am for her mind.
Okay, what of your friend wey call the call the form friendship, you call naked, you no go like am.
No. If na be wetin I dey try talk.
If your mind not there, not there.
If your mind
If your
not
mind
dey,
got
not
take
dey.
call, and the person not be
You cannot be two.
You won't force your
You cannot
mind
be
to
two
dey.
people now at the same time. If your mind not there, not there.
Your mind not dey, not dey.
there.
Your mind dey. If my mind dey na once, but my mind
No,
not
there,
dey.
it's not there. That's the matter of that. So, let me give you a clear scenario.
Okay.
Have you not seen somebody that will go to a club? Not they drink everything, carry baby, should tell. You understand? He doesn't do transfer, give the girl. You understand? The girl will say you must do transfer before you will not do transfer, give the girl. He reach hotel. You know what I'm saying? You know, say girl is a big package. You know what I'm saying? He can't reach hotel when he pull like this, nothing dey inside.
Some guys dey use jazz, you no go dey see anything that instant.
You know that there's some men don't see, they don't walk. See,
Which
God,
is a
I don't-
guaz,
see,
a guaz. Middle of the night, guaz.
prefer to sleep alone in that
No
room
room.
than for you to
let
be
me go call
around.
another one.
Now when their fellow men, you know say some men dey dress like
You
women. When their fellow men
see?
dress like women, you understand? Just imagine now, sorry to use, I don't want his person name, you understand? We know the person. You come mistakenly now, come carry that kind of person in the night. You reach out, you come see and say, get in between leg. What do you go do? You go tell them, go now. Because why? You understand? You know they do man, you they do woman.
No, that's
Understand?
not the same. That's not the
Some
same.
men are doing it for money.
No,
Some men
listen
dresses
now,
like
listen.
poses like women.
You get some women they wear big balls.
They dey package.
You understand? Now a man is
Okay, they wear
attractive.
big
No,
breasts.
listen now,
Yeah,
listen.
your package
No,
now,
there's
your
some women they
shop
wear big
bra.
yansh. You understand? Now let me tell you, there are some men they are either attracted to big breasts, they are attracted to big yansh, or they are attracted to fine face, or they are attracted to the way the figure eight, the way the woman is built. You
So which one are
understand?
you attracted to?
No, wait, listen now. You know the one I'm attracted to, is my wife. You know what I'm saying? Because before I give her the ring, you should know that is my spec.
Figure eight.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So now let me give you an instance now. Just like for example, now that man now come carry babe when he believe say he get those quality. You know say he see and he come call her. He go reach room now. How far? Level males. He come pull not see anything.
Ozigbe.
You your pele.
You go very confused first. Say what did that happen? You know what I'm saying? So that kind man, is that same scene. So then you dey talk.
You let your money waste.
Like, yes.
You made the money.
Maybe they always Sam.
Cool it that lie, you no go let that money waste. You no go let that
No,
money
I don't see man wey talk say
Nah, smalls now.
I've seen a man that said what he wants, not be down in the he go use pillow cover face.
You get some.
I don't see man wey talk that
Them
way.
sometimes say they get nice
So,
babe.
what are we saying?
You just lose interest ASAP. Like that instant thing. Or more. Nothing for you.
But you mean that okay, Kuli, which one be your spec face? Abi nyash, abi breast
Number one, you got fine.
for face.
Yeah, the face is very good. I like to see fine face.
Okay, fine face. Describe man like Genevieve face.
Make the face your fine.
Like Genevieve.
When you want me to describe it, someone from the office. What do you
Describe person for our office.
No, I'm not for this.
I know, let me describe that.
Kuli dey like one person. No. Anyway, talk.
First of all, the face got fine.
Okay.
If the face not fine, you don't get the way the yash won't be great or the way the body won't be. So if I say the babe or me and you know if you do anything. I know if people call me, I feel never answer you. But you not fine. when you don't first fine, then I call the check the other accessories then. Like the backside do okay. The yansh will not too big, but may you try. May you go. Then the front, stand the fan. The front must be stand the fan. Anything whether they look grand, disqualified.
I walk out say no.
I don't know now.
Wait,
If I see the naked,
you
you not really dead the way the presenter give me before. I don't lose interest.
Is that move ahead?
I don't move ahead.
But what if you marry and she come burning? Parents go still sag.
No, you know.
I don't enjoy her before it's sad.
No, you don't get that imagination.
I don't enjoy her. If I see her say it look grand, I go imagine the way it did before.
Yeah.
So okay. Or use that imagination. Just
Make I tell you one surprising thing. You never see any man where be like say, the guy they waka they come like this. The guy they waka they come like this. You never see say the man not go call you unless you don't waka pass because you don't get the front view. You won't get the back view.
Oh my
When you
God.
get the back view,
view
you never say,
Access everything.
If you get the back view, you know what?
If you observe the back, say not go well. No.
There's some men, their own are front view. Once you just see front
Say
view,
the front deal. Okay, never mind the
you
back.
never know, and then they want to see what they back. They just say, babe, what's up? You know, that.
But funny enough, sometimes when you get to know some people, even irrespective of their shape and the rest, you might just see yourself falling. That man actually not be your type.
No.
But you can just see yourself.
The process to the falling now.
isn't that
boy.
juju?
The process to the falling.
Every man, no matter what they see, let me tell you,
Now the prayer what they pray every morning for wake up with that.
every man, no matter how it is, even though you don't get 1 naira for your pocket, you get spec. You
Man
get
supposed to get
spec.
spec now.
Sometimes,
Now what if your
sometimes,
friends not courage your hand?
no, sometimes,
the reason why
sometimes finance they limit you, to reach that your spec level. You understand? But that your spec, so it dey in various categories.
Yes.
You understand? Like take for example now, you want marry a fair lady. You understand? Then you get some girls there when they use all this what they call this cream when they say they fair now, so organic cream. You understand? They fair. You get some shiamaka there where they fair naturally. You understand? But don't they use cream. You understand? Now with normal how they call them small cream, you can afford that one. Hey, you understand? It should not shine. You understand? You can go for that. You don't get, but some that organic own, if you pass your budget, you understand? But at the long run, listen now, at the long run, you've achieved your aim of getting married to a fair lady. You know that then tomorrow, you cannot get the organic cream when it's morning and get that spec, that reality spec that you want. So let me tell you, so the truth about the whole matter is that you must look out for what you want and get it. That's why you see divorce are enormous. Because sometimes people get married because of pity. See, you had luck that love was not involved in this your besties level.
Yes, that's why it's
if love there before,
Love not supposed to be
if love there, if love there, na couple marry, voila.
love not supposed to be for
Because it was a pity relationship.
It was not a pity relation. This person was my friend
Okay.
before the need came in.
You understand?
This person was my friend.
He's a beneficiary, not your best.
It was just for a moment.
So that means now, in essence, can a bestie affect or hurt your marriage? How do you think a bestie can hurt or affect your marriage?
For me, for me, as a man, a bestie cannot affect your marriage. You know? For me, as a man, a bestie cannot affect your marriage. For ladies, a bestie can affect marriage because most time a man will want to give an advice that is suitable for him as a man to want to give to the woman of that man. You know, because most times advice comes differently. You understand what I'm saying? Now? Like for me, like me for a question. I'm a man. A lady is seeking my advice for a particular something. What I will do, I will place myself in the husband's shoe first. You understand? And advise the lady. You understand? Advising the lady, I will not disrespect the man due. in the situation at hand. You know, because the bestie in question sometimes might not give you a disadvantage side of the situation. So what you do as a man, you first of all put yourself in the place of the husband, and first of all guide yourself not to destroy that marriage with your advice. You know what I'm saying? And in giving that advice, you should know that the end goal of that advice is to bring unity and peace, and it's to bring progress, and not to bring disability in the marriage. You understand? Because once you destroy her home, are you going to get married to her? So if you have this notion in mind, I don't see why any bestie would want to destroy any marriage in the first place. except it's a bestie that have interior motives.
Okay. So, Mrs. Victory, do you think, are there any ways or any forms you think a bestie can actually affect or hurt any marriage, so that you can tell even our viewers so they can avoid such?
Me, for one, I don't think your bestie can destroy your marriage because, first of all, we started with boundaries. What kind of boundaries you set? So, if those boundaries are in place, bestie relationship should not affect your marriage. And if you want to seek any kind of advice from your bestie is advising you from a place of love, from a place of concern, from a place of friendship. There is no way your bestie is the best person to tell you that how far this thing you do terrible is bad. You need to apologize. You need to do this. You need to do that. So your bestie is in the right position to actually put you in the right place, not want to destroy your marriage. Especially when the bestie was a bestie, not an ex per se that still has one or two things for you. So that's my take.
So, Mr. Cooley,
Yeah,
Mr.
the thing,
K.
you know, they really they talk this thing the way.
Well, and now I want to ask you now. So, if you say bestie, how you think say bestie? Fee actually affects person marriage for marriage.
See, yeah, no take her like this, You know, some bestie they will be like say, their owner, they wait for the right time to say, Alpha, maybe this gay now feel break up with your boyfriend or divorce feels the ingo you enter with the same. So that kind of situation now you can carry your relationship problem, go make that kind of person now. Any advice I won't give you a bad advice to start with first, because you go like won't do the thing maybe like saying that he be the good person, the guy fuck up for what he do normally.
That means you go give gay bad advice.
If like get one like and my eyes dey, now bad advice you take. Now bad advice I get to give you. Now so it just bad because I don't feel the lie. I dey like person and I know say you get guy, but I you're like okay, my just dey corner face with maybe one day they feel your break up. She now they didn't know me. They didn't know so okay. This guy I don't know her. Maybe I feel and the advice. They give me better advice ever since. So you're a good person. But you don't say me. I would say they fine too. You dey see am. I dey wait for the right time. When you're your boyfriend or your girl issue. Because I know say when you're your boyfriend get issue, now me you see come meet to come complain give me. And I know say anything what I tell you, you take am. Maybe even if your boyfriend fuck up, you get the way to talk the thing normally, you get the advice I'll give you, you say okay, just forget, you're losing the guy, just go back to them. But me, I go like, Alpha, that your guy not to do. Sure. He do that thing that time, I say. So, but like you leave him because he done it too much. Maybe the one you go do next time, if you will big pass this one. You dey see him. So you don't know anybody mind. But me, I know say if I like babe and he get boyfriend, he get husband, if you come me for advice, for say your husband fuck up or anything, the advice I go like won't give now, don't be like say, go make you like okay, might even look this guy say this guy be like okay, better guy, maybe like say I fit package with.
Really, what about your friend?
My friend.
Your friend wait first, your friend will be guy. If you give him bad advice.
My friend will be guy. I don't think give him bad advice.
So you supposed to see bestie. Bestie no be person wey you dey like. Now the problem with dey
there. Now you dey feel say bestie no be person. You fit get bestie. You supposed to like your bestie. See, you know say get where you dey close to person. You get where you dey close to person too much. You really like the person.
That is why we are saying that you guys are not reliable when it comes to having besties.
Okay, wait first.
Because you naturally start to like them one way or the other.
What if babe first start to like you?
Babe no go feel like you. If you dey still say you want like you, bestie no go come in.
The way me soft, people spec.
See, you be people spec. As we people spec where you be person friend. I say, also you don't get friends with big girl.
I get friends with the girls.
And you believe say all of them like you.
Some like me.
Not be all
And
like you.
Some, but
Not
some
be
like.
all like
Yes,
you.
but some like me.
The way you go take treat your friend will be guy. Now you supposed to treat your bestie. And if your friend will be bestie will be girl. And if your friend with bestie will be girl come to you for advice. Because you like her like your sister. You go advise her well.
Okay,
So bestie no be person where you supposed they like for the very first
The
place.
person not supposed to like.
No!
Why?
Now the
Who
issue
put
of
that
bestie.
rule? Who put that rule?
Rule.
Say the
Now
best
the
person
rule
to
be
like?
that.
We say best, not best when you're supposed to like.
Yes, if you notice say that like no they come, that person not be your bestie.
What if
again,
I
na your
single?
crush.
Okay, what if I dey
That's-
single and she dey
that's-
single?
listen,
I know
listen.
they like her.
Why? I had my bestie before I got married. My bestie had me before he got married.
You know that your bestie was scared to tell you like he
But
likes
you're not fear to tell your wife.
What? Hey.
Like wife spin now, not being spin
on
wife.
discussion, like
You get the way you dey close to person.
See.
No,
when you don't like
no,
her,
no,
for you to
no,
tell the person say you like her, you go dey
You go
happy.
dey argue.
If I thought bestie go fall, na man go
You
fall.
just imagine how you want to.
But if I notice say the man not dey fall, me and you, that's why God give us that instinct. Let me God give us women that instinct. If you notice say the man not dey shake.
What of women wey call the phone?
Women wey dey fall,
Eh.
as it don dey fall for you, the status has changed. You no be bestie again, you be
But once
crush.
I get crush for you, not
See,
be my bestie.
everybody get status. You be ex,
Once I
you
get
be crush,
crush for
you be
you,
bestie, you be
Ah, who let me
friend.
be bestie?
You get
now?
don't come up for bestie line.
Once I make you
Okay,
bestie, I
what
don't
of
get
people when
feeling
they
for
tell you
you,
say they marry
Baba.
their bestie?
Eh?
Say they get married to their bestie.
They are just the ones putting it in that.
No.
What they try to
They be
tell you
bestie
say?
before they
What they try to
marry.
tell you they were
They don't
close
get that,
friends.
okay.
Now one person knife four. Now one person
You
knife
dey
four. Another
like-
person went for.
And then
He
you say,
changed his
like, I think you
status.
say
He
you dey
changed
like-
his
I
status
dey
from
like the guy
bestie
before.
to guy.
And the guy don't talk to me.
Eh.
Say my mind, God don't do it for me. I don't know
Yes,
say you
nah.
like me, say.
Eh.
You understand? We just start as friends, not bestie. Alpha, hey, what you go eat? Hey, I call the reason, I call the like the guy, you understand? I call the, and I dey crush on the guy. So I don't know, say maybe the guy they give me green light. Like my first relationship started like that. I don't know, say the guy they like me back, you understand? And me, say my mind, they like him, but I call the say girls that around, I call they do me one kind because I call they say, no hope. But he was trying to like, get time, you understand? All those things. So when he can't really talk to me, even me, I shocked, say, I said this guy don't
Automatic,
need, you
now.
understand? But inside my mind, jubilation, but I can't just form small, you understand? But at long run, we dated. But we started on the terms of friends. But I don't get myself, I want to take her as bestie.
Status
You
will
understand?
change.
Because I like her for my
That's
mind.
the emphasis I want to
See,
make.
sometimes,
Yeah,
Una
but
be
the-
bestie before.
sometimes,
When una first start to date,
sometimes,
una be bestie before.
Yes.
topics like this,
Like for example,
So, get the way you get
sometimes
close
topics
to
like this,
person,
if you
you
don't
just-
have the experience, you cannot relate on
I
the
had a
matter.
bestie
Okay,
for
so-
5 years.
well,
The
well,
bestie even used to stay in this
Wait, how
particular
many
street.
besties
Very
you get? Now just that one.
No, wait.
I
I have different
Why you want
besties. But you know what
to-
happened?
Okay,
Do you know what happened? In the long run, I dey define my besties. I dey see say this bestie they go like this one, they go like this one, and they had to fall off.
But they be
Now
besties.
me call them reclassify them. Yes,
But they be bestie before.
yes.
Okay, you have more than one best.
I had a bestie before.
Like how many?
I've had two besties. One bestie was one I'm telling you that he used to stay in this particular street.
Okay.
You understand? This person was my very, very close bestie. But I can't see say
Signs of likeness.
signs of like they come. If I'm not
I
like
don't
you,
like
you
am.
can.
You
What
set
if you
me
like-
back
I was
on
what if you
this
scattered.
like-
time.
what
If
you
I
like
like
am?
another status of call they change. So that make people
Okay,
say,
that-
I dey marry my
No,
best.
you're not married as at that time.
No, I was not. You see the thing.
Okay, but
Let's restructure this
Okay,
idea of
no,
bestie.
okay.
As men,
That-
No,
so
for me, a bestie is somebody that you can confide in.
Okay, our last question for today. Our last question. If your spouse, your partner tell you, say, end the relationship of that bestie, will you do it?
Your spouse.
Mm.
For me, ending a relationship with a bestie doesn't really come with a spouse decision. You understand? It comes with something that happens. You understand? Something that makes you not comfortable. You know, you get.
Exactly.
So no. Listen now. You cannot just wake up one morning and say end that relationship with that person.
Baby, I'm not comfortable with this relationship.
How you give
End
reasons of not
it.
being comfortable?
I'm
Let me
not comfortable. You don't want me to have
What
a
if the reasons
meal.
were
So
given to you?
No. You see, for me as a person, if you give me a reason, like for example now, there's something you are saying and I'm not saying.
Mhm.
You understand? And you show it to me. You tell me. You allow me experience it first.
Mhm.
Then from there I take my decision. You understand? But say because of your emotional stuff, like you're feeling kind of being threatened or unsafe, that I have a female bestie, and you feel that as a man, I can have sexual knowledge of her. Maybe you feel that maybe for example now, how you doing? I did with my bestie. Oh, hey, as I know together, so that's what they happen. Oh, I better in that relationship. Even now in that area, nothing will happen like that.
That means you ignore your spouse.
Not ignoring your spouse. You give me reasons. You understand?
You just said you're not comfortable with your wife having
you
a
cannot
bestie.
use your comfort. You cannot use your reasons to say you're not comfortable with me. That you automatically saying you don't trust me.
But you said you are not comfortable with your wife having bestie. So now your wife now comes to tell you too that she's not comfortable with you having bestie.
I don't know. I only told you from an area of strength as a man.
Yes.
Okay.
That these are my reasons. Let me tell you.
Then she gives you her own.
No, it's not about giving me her own. My wife does not have a bestie in the first place. You understand? I have a bestie before we got married. You understand? And now you cannot say because I have a bestie, you want to have a bestie automatically.
No.
Bestie does not start like that.
It doesn't.
You understand?
No, if you are keeping yours, I'm keeping
mine.
mine.
If you money and say leave your bestie, that does not happen.
That means before you met your
You
wife.
feel insecure.
Yes.
Your bestie can come around. You don't know. That's why you should not
If you feel insecure, that's what I'm saying. That if you feel insecure and you see something, you tell the husband that this is what I'm saying.
So unless you
When
see
they
it
tell
before you
you-
end it.
When they tell you, if you don't see it, you
You
can't
will not
end
end
it.
that. Can you imagine?
What if your own is you're insinuating you're feeling insecure?
Okay, no problem, Mrs.
You understand?
Benny. What about you?
If my husband tells me to end the relationship with my bestie, I can end it. But he must end the relationship with his bestie. So
Thank
that's
you.
just the thing.
Mr. Cooley.
You
Your
will give me
spouse.
reason first now.
But
If
you
they
don't
can't
want
give
make
you
your wife
reason,
get
they can't give
bestie.
you reason for
But you tell her and say you give her a reason why she not go get bestie.
Yes.
But she can't give you her own reason why she not make you get bestie. You still get
If
bestie.
the reason now what's the reasonable?
You see,
That's
when
being
they say it's a man's
you know
world,
they're sensitive to your,
it's
to
a
your
man's
spouse
world,
own.
truly.
Yes, that's wickedness.
How?
Can you feel that when you're feeling insecure because I'm having a male bestie? I mean, can't tell you say, are they feeling insecure too because you get female bestie? You understand? Just imagine, I know if you follow you go club, you can't tell me say, yeah, your bestie may be woman and I go club. Which devil be that one? Baba, you go end that bestie.
Okay,
Which kind of bestie?
you
be
know that- you know-
I know what I do for club
See,
when I don't eye.
No, do you know that? Let me tell you something. Do you know that?
not insecure, me not insecure.
Do you know that a man? You know that a man can date 100 women, without having a single feeling attached.
That means you want me to be okay with you cheating without even if you don't
No,
have feelings for
wait.
me
Like,
doing it.
I just said something. Now, do you know that a man
Yes, it is
can
possible.
can date 100 women
It's
without having a
possible,
single
but what about
feeling?
the
It is
spouse?
possible, but what
Should
about
not
Do
be
you know
forced
that
now.
do you know that a lady will sleep with 50 men, and have that mutual
For the 50 men,
Yes.
let me say, I shall they get affection for all their customers.
Okay, you don't think so?
So all those hook up babes, now they tell me that they get affection. I lie, some
You have
all
not
those hook up
seen.
babes.
They will even tell some people
They
tell
get
you
affection for the
no,
different
no,
men.
straight
Some
to
people
the
will like
point.
the people follow you package.
Listen,
Some money they
you
don't like
see?
what will go
No,
out.
listen, let me tell you something.
It's like next time we are going to interview Yoruba men because these are Yoruba men, and Yoruba men, their way of tradition is so I can't even.
I
say-
think our
suffocating.
tradition has influenced men in
Yes.
this society so much that they feel that they can just rule. How can you say your wife should not have a bestie?
You not have a
But you
bestie.
have a bestie. Wait, so you feel your wife should not have a bestie because she can be weak.
But
She
you
can be
cannot
weak,
be
but you cannot be weak. And if your wife now sees something in a woman, like now, woman to woman, even if you say your bestie not like you, but me and your bestie fit there, I go no say
She dey
your
like
bestie
you.
like you.
You
I
know-
can't tell you say cut off the relationship with your bestie, you go say that reason not dey reasonable.
I don't see one now. And I
There are some reasons that will not be reasonable to you.
Say, I said that be
And only to a
No,
woman
no,
that
no,
dey
no,
reasonable
the
to
guy
you.
You know that scenario-
Trust
The
women.
scenario you are
bestie.
painting is what they call
Which kind
the
bestie?
scenario you are painting is what they call open marriage. When you have an open marriage and your husband have this, you want to have this. Let me tell you something.
So if
no, wait, let me tell you something.
But it is the
My
same
wife
emotions
now,
you have that I
wait,
have
now.
too.
They define it though. And you not watch a film like that.
I know
They
what you
go
mean by
open marriage. Listen now.
Everybody can do what they like.
Fine.
Yes.
But if it's a closed marriage, the man dictates the pace.
So the man
I
can
know
Wait,
I beg to disagree. I
wait,
beg to
wait, now let me
disagree.
tell you something. Listen now.
Now the same vow the
No, when you disagree, you have an option of seeking divorce. That is simple as
So you can divorce your wife over your bestie.
No, listen, we're not talking about bestie issue right now.
Yeah, you just
when we leave
I
bestie
understand
issue
what
out of
he's trying to
this,
say.
what I'm trying to
Let's
say
let
now,
him land.
you are making a choice for your husband that if you are having bestie, I must have. If you are drinking tea, I must drink. If you are doing this, I must this. You're automatically telling your husband that if you go get a girlfriend for outside, you get boyfriend for outside.
No, but
That's an open marriage.
she's
Listen.
feeling
No, that's an
bad,
open marriage. Listen.
insecure. She now give you her
listen.
reasons that
You-
stop bestie.
You should not
You
give
say
your
you cannot
husband a
stop.
condition.
It's not condition. She gave you reasons.
That my husband, if you want make am leave this my bestie, you go leave your bestie. If you not leave the bestie, I'll not leave you.
You see, we say why it's saying they change that. They change that. So what you
Let me ask you a question.
as
What
a
you
wife
mean now
and
is
told
that-
me that you're not secured with me having a
That your
bestie.
husband told you something.
That you're not feeling.
You are even
Means I
you are even
don't know
secure
that
with
a
him
man-
now.
I
You
don't
don't see
tell you
bestie.
say I know.
So do you mean now that a man has
right?
rights to do some things and the woman should not do them?
So okay now, let me tell you something. Your husband went. Not your husband. Sorry to say, a husband went and picked another lady and made her as second wife. Let's use Ned Woko for example. Ned Woko has one wife. He goes see another woman. He pick and call, he marry her.
Now Nigeria setting.
Let me forget Nigeria setting.
Continue. What we hear.
Look at Nigeria setting. This Nigeria wey we dey, so no be reality life we dey live.
Okay.
No be earth all of us dey.
Okay.
You understand? Like humans dey live here. So when you dey that say your husband go pick another woman come make am wife. Now as a woman you have two choice, two options open for you. They don't put it automatically. You don't need somebody to bring those papers for you. They don't bring two options between you like this. Even inside that your room, you don't see them like this. They say, are you ready to accommodate another woman in this marriage as second wife? Or this other option is open for you that you pack your things by yourself and leave because you don't want to accommodate another person in your marriage. You understand? Now we've seen scenario just like Elisha's wife. Wait. She packed her things and left. The one of Nedwoko, they brought the first one. The woman, the first wife, follow her, go pay the daddy, the car on the house. The third one, the same thing. The fourth one, the same thing. So now what I'm trying to say in question is this. The woman had only two options. It's either you accommodate the man's decision or you leave the man's life and take your own decision. Now, in the issue of bestie, the husband has told you that I'm not comfortable with this person. No. He said, no, if you don't leave that woman, you're not leave my own. Automatically, you've told your husband that you are choosing a husband for yourself. Outside him. You know? And by the time the man, some men can be funny. They can just take a phone and call their in-laws when I don't marry someone to give my wife and I don't tell me, before you know explanation, not begin to call. They will not begin to call you. Who be that man when they your life? Where they men that they come? Before you know begin to explain. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's to tell you that it's a man's world.
It is a man's
man,
world.
even today, we've seen it on social media several times. A man getting married to two women on the same day.
That's because they agree.
See, there's always a place for agreement.
Network is a
When
Muslim.
May walked away is because
Yes.
she and you never had that agreement of second wife.
Exactly.
But
It was
Liela,
them.
what's her name? Ned's wife. They knew.
And he's a Muslim,
He's a
allowed to
Muslim.
take up to
Oh,
4
oh,
You
oh.
cannot just wake
And
up in the
they-
morning and
I don't know.
tell me that I had a
It's
choice.
an
I don't know Muslims that have one wife.
There is always an agreement
the
also.
agreement.
I have a Muslim friend that her husband, that the man she married to, she told him that you will not marry another wife. And he said yes. And they went to court and he signed.
No, nothing like that.
Yes,
They're not-
Bashira's my very close friend in school.
No, listen. Let me
So
tell
that's
you.
just the thing. There are some men that don't even like second wife, even as Muslims.
No, listen, a second wife scenario is not something you envisage from the beginning.
Oh.
Let me tell you something now. Men that get married to second wife, most of them, they don't have the intention of getting a second wife. Some that have second wife, third, fourth, they want to live that king lifestyle. They want to have Lolo 1, Lolo 2, Lolo 3, Lolo 4. You understand? They want to have so many children. And they believe that the one woman cannot give them that children they so desire. You understand? Because women they don't say, I don't tire, I want 2, I want 3, 4, I want more. You understand? The man will say, no, I want more part of that.
Agreement.
You understand? So now,
Okay.
the issue is that the second wife scenario, sometimes it comes with a bad wife. You understand? Once a bad wife is inside your house, and it is giving you a reason to go outside, and the other woman out there is giving you comfort. So come on, they come home.
Someone ask you one question.
And let me tell you something now. That agreement when they talk so, the man will tear that agreement before bringing the other woman in.
May I ask you one question?
And after bringing that woman in, you will avoid such an agreement next time. For him not, that's
you
not
as
the same.
So make your wife make you feel uncomfortable. Beauty, you know they make her uncomfortable. Now make you the feel
I won't ask you
uncomfortable.
one question.
No. It's not like that.
Yes.
You fit do something where you know say this thing when I won't do so, you go pain my wife. If you don't.
No, you see, as
You fit take that decision even knowing that this one I won't do so, this woman go feel pain. You go do am.
No, listen, there's some things.
Because some decisions that you are saying that you can take now,
No,
I want to hurt women.
You understand?
Listen. In this part of our life, you robots, if not for Christianity that has come in, traditionally, the way of life in the robo here, it is never a taboo or it's never a discrimination that a man has more than one wife. It is never. It is Christianity that brought this issue of one wife, one man. All this is. Let's just bring that issue up. Just like when you're bringing Muslim matter, traditionally, it is never a taboo. It is being celebrated everywhere across Europe, land, even outside.
That's where the
Okay, but I want to ask a question.
Even the women outside, even with women, non-Europe men, to be men that have more than one wife.
But I want to ask a question. So does it mean because
my husband?
Does it mean because does it mean now because Robo culture permits a man to have more than one wife?
It's not permits, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle for the Robo men to have wives, more than a wife. You understand? Does it mean it doesn't hurt the women that you're taking wives after?
No, let me tell you something. Do you know that it is these generational women, these generational women that is looking at it as if it's something that hurts.
And that's why you should
even the women of old.
You should not have married a woman that went to school.
It's never like that.
You should not have married
It's never like that. Go and read your Bible. It's never like that. Go and read your Bible.
This one is not better. Robo tradition, you cannot tell me that women were happy. They were always blaming. They were always blaming their children.
Abraham say, drive them. Ishmael, mama.
Not the option of marriage. The option of picking. The option of picking.
Another woman will try whether.
If he sweet Sarah when he be good and only woman. If I tell Abraham leave the woman with Ishmael, but because of the she gonna feel that jealousy.
Never liked it. They only accepted it.
Like they only accepted like me to be shared. Why do you think
there's some culture? There's some culture they practice. Let me tell you something. There's a culture they practice in the north. You see younger girls getting married. In the north, the northerners doesn't see it as something something abnormal. No, don't say they don't use that. Don't use that. Don't use that.
That went to school. Some accept it, some don't accept it. It's a matter of acceptance.
Listen. That you don't accept it from your own perspective here doesn't mean that is not what they practice over there.
Yes,
you understand? They see it as a culture. They celebrate it. You understand? Listen,
we thank God for civilization.
Something that is not acceptable in a society can never be celebrated. You understand?
Society and a person is different.
No, listen now.
Society and a person is different.
That your husband, let me tell you something, that your husband decides that he wants to get married to only you is a choice. He made for himself.
He made that choice for himself. But if he tells me from the beginning that I have another choice, I can get
married. You never get that mindset. Most people they marry.
What are you saying? You know
how to prevent it if you want. Like the way they prevent woman when not fine, so may not just enter your side. You know how to prevent a second wife. You want to prevent it.
There's a difference between you cheating on me and asking for forgiveness, and you coming to me and telling me that you're practically getting married to another woman. You are practically giving her priority in your life. You are practically taking any decision between for you want to take a decision, you think of me and think of her.
They don't
that's painful.
women hate rivalry.
It's easier to see. There are some women that is today that their men has married second wife. They have not forgiven the man and they are still in the marriage.
Now they won't be that.
But till today they never forgive that
woman
man.
wey you hot, Shakespeare said head had no fury like a woman scorned.
Woman
wey you hot, if it do you anything. So if your wife don't confide you say my husband as we wan start this relationship, so I no want second wife, you call gree. As time goes on, you call come again say you wan get second wife. That's the way you do so wan pain the woman. Whether you comot or not comot, that woman fit do anything to you. And it go justify am.
I dey see experience. So I dey like life scenario.
Don't try that woman.
The woman, the man come. I don't want to call the man. The man know himself. I don't want to call him. Na very popular figure. Now he came. He come to say he come one fair fine babe. Because they shaka. Because he like the girl, won't marry the girl. The woman not so cool. He really come balance up all of they watch television. The woman really give her food. They stop pray. Not only say the woman they boil water for inside. As he not expect. You know say he not expect. Now so the woman come pour the water for him, but he sure say just man see we want for come marry the second wife for the house. Now the woman run. He run leave the children. She don't born 4 children. He run leave the children for her. Make him use that in pain of water and take care of.
Okay, what did the man? What did
Listen, I go tell you what the man do. The girlfriend come sit there with her for hospital. They send to them and you understand. When he see the situation, he run to. Now the man too, he can't retrace his step. And the later end when he go, his wife come beg her. They don't forgive each other. They date. See today the man don't marry second wife. This one a true life story.
Okay. You
So
see,
today the man
So what did the woman do?
you just say that man was the second wife when the man wan marry dey good.
I don't get reason why we wan marry second wife.
The reason wey make up woman dey sometimes the second wife when you wan marry.
The reason pour water for person, but
The reason because of the thing wey
if
you
that
want
man
to.
sue that woman go cause that woman fit end up for jail.
But if they're married today, they sit there together.
any woman wey try even as doing anything to harm the husband is an attempted murder.
But you saw you
Even your second wife when you wan take na attempted murder.
If na attempted murder, I don't know what the attempted murder
You
na.
want to kill her.
You say
You know what's emotional torture.
See,
You know what's emotional
the
torture.
option dey for you.
What
Now
you
you
make
still
you say the
leave.
man
Na
is-
so go
You
wan
see
do
or you
that.
leave, what about the agreement you made for the marriage? See, if you can decide to take a second wife,
Man just dey feel like
ready
God.
for anything when woman wants to do.
Exactly.
Nothing like that.
That is why I like that
If
Shakespeare
na
word.
water, if na slap, if na shook,
Anything. Go check out
The
women wey want their men.
the Christian
religion-
The Christian religion has made it and bringing fury in women that making it look as if once the man takes this decision, it's like all hell and it
not
looks.
Christianity.
All men has really been
Christianity dey tell you say make
All
you dey
men.
pray.
The reason why
Christianity
Christianity
good.
brings
Now
it
your
is
Christianity is even
say-
telling you that when your husband is cheating on you, go inside the room, carry your Bible, be praying. God will answer your prayer. That's what Christianity teaches you.
Okay.
Christianity does not teach you violence. That when your wife, when you are, maybe when your husband is cheating on you, you should.
So
pray
are you a Christian?
I'm a Christian.
Then why are you supporting that woman that poured water on the husband?
That's why I say I pray. I wish I had that kind of mindset. You
You
understand?
wish you had that kind of
I
mindset.
wish,
You
but I
wish.
don't have because there are some things women
Meaning
do.
you like her now.
If you
Yeah,
don't
See, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. But when I see women that take the battle to the front, I love them. So that
Wait.
men like you
Why is it
can
like
learn from such a man.
Why be like say
That kind man is supposed to frame in picture, put am for the community. Men una wey like second wife, they see the man with the born skin, una know say second wife na attempted murder
if
or
women see
wife.
woman wey be like
Men
say
don't
the
marry
husband,
to scar now.
Yes,
They are
man.
not-
Men
una
don't
know
just
they
woman
happy.
with scar first. Man first see the one.
una know they happy if woman dey husband una no dey see anything wrong.
Yes, because when una dey do una own, dey justify on tradition.
you no dey
Una justify on culture, on society.
na wetin no dey happen see.
I'm a
No, tell us they don't accept am.
No,
Women.
listen. I'm a married man. I'm a married man. I'm not gotten married to a second wife.
But if you have the opportunity, you have seen you.
Listen.
you.
My wife knows that I'm a realistic person. I don't speak because of I'm on stage. I tell you, he knows I'm a traditional person because I have an Orobo group that I handle. You know what I'm saying? That promotes the culture of Orobo people. Let me tell you, the reason why the women are behaving like this, it is because of the Christianity. You understand? So we're just saying it that not as if that I will go and get a second wife.
Christianity just came to open our eyes.
You know, it
It came to open our eyes. And what are women could not? What are women could not there before.
broadened our mind.
Christianity and education came to open our eyes.
makes
You
you
know
fall
that-
in
If
love.
we could take the time back, our grandmothers would not have accepted it. If our grandmothers
It's
told
okay.
this,
It's
but the
okay.
end,
It's okay. It's
you know,
okay.
they still robo women when they go to your
time
village
is
and
up.
ask stories
Time
about
is up.
how wives, how mates live together.
Please,
See,
please.
It was very few that were
Okay. You know that it's
Made him marry
you know
more
that it is in
wives.
this
More than
generation.
one.
It's okay.
You know that wait. You know that it is in this generation that women introduce threesome.
My
It
woman
is
and man
from the West.
Women.
It is from the West.
Okay, the women and man
The women
that my woman and introduce her.
I've seen.
Now, tell me something. Now, tell me something.
You not get friends.
Don't like this matter. You're not supposed to be.
You not get any friends. Then you bring your friend
Wait,
come.
woman,
Alpha.
see.
Wait
Woman,
till that they saw.
then what the days don't tell me say one of her friends they will be like say she like me she come. They are two. Not before.
Women, they want to
They
choose
see
some. So they
that
don't
is
make
it.
it.
Most women say now one of their goal for life.
Yes.
Like one of their achievements.
That is fair.
You don't do
Let's not be sharing.
There's no love in sharing. When it comes
Okay, and that's it for today. Will not be small argument though. So, but I don't know, Sha, how you want yours. You can just comment below, please. Let us know your take on having a opposite bestie in your marriage or relationship. And that's it for today. It's a wrap from me and my guest.